Hello. Right, so I've installed Unity 6.2, the beta version, because it's got the UI Toolkit, and which now supports world space, which is a pretty big thing for XR development. When I initially installed it, I couldn't get it to work, but then I realised, well, through some help off the Unity forum, that the package manager has a new samples in the XR Interaction Toolkit bit. So if you go there, when you get the beta, you should update to 3.2.0 XRI, and then if you go down, you'll see there's a new world space UI sample. So hit on that and import it, and then you should end up with a demo scene, which has the UI Toolkit sample, and it also has the old Unity UI sample as well for you to mess around with. So this is it running in the headset. Right. So this is the UI Toolkit bit. This is the old Unity UI stuff. So you've got buttons that you can press and toggles, all that sort of stuff. Panels that you can move around. Scroll view, you can use your thumbstick to scroll when it's in focus and on the panel. So that all works fine as expected. You know, it's that was how it was working before. But this is the old Unity UI. If you've used the new UI Toolkit, you'll know it's so much better with style sheets, and it works very much like old HTML and CSS. So it seems to work. It's got drop downs, everything's all working like the other version. It's got a toggle there. This work, yeah, the panels move around as well, which is cool. A button with some events. But this one doesn't seem to work. I was using the thumbstick then. So the scroll view works if you get on the actual scroller and move it, but yeah, it doesn't work with the thumbstick. So that's the only thing I can see that that isn't working actually. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? UI Toolkit, world space. That's going to make building UI elements in VR so much easier. And yeah, I'm just going to need to look into some of these issues with the thumbstick and also test it out. And let's have a quick look at I haven't actually looked at the code or anything on this, but in the sample you'll see here you've got these toolkit samples, and there's the scroll view, for example, there, and you can see that it's a UI document, and you've got the visual tree. I mean, I don't need to go into UI document here, but to make it work with XR, you can see they've added a XR simple interactable. It's also got a box collider on the actual game object. I guess that was the thing. For me, it wasn't picking up anything. It wasn't. The rays were just going straight through it. So I guess that was because it didn't have a collider, because it doesn't use canvas or anything like that. So you've got the XR poke filter for when you use hand tracking and you want to press buttons with your finger. And you've got the XR simple interactable and the UI document itself. So yeah, it seems pretty straightforward. I guess the main thing is to remember the old collider on there and to add the XR components. But there isn't anything, you know, huge that you have to do to get this working. So that's pretty cool.